What's up, fellow Pinterest creators? Today, I'm going to be diving deep into how you can transform your Pinterest account and success into a money making machine. So, I'm going to be talking about a 2026 strategy designed to help you hit that $1,000 a day mark because, well, frankly, that's my goal to hit $1,000 a day on Pinterest by the end of the year. Now, today is Thursday, February 5th, as of filming this video, probably publish it soon. I'm at about $520-ish per day, not including a couple of freelance content strategy gigs that I've have that based on my Pinterest success, I was able to retain these consulting gigs. But just in straight ad and digital product revenue at about $520 to $550 a day right now in 2026. Made nearly $1 million with Pinterest traffic. But I want to help you, whether you're just starting out or established. Maybe you're making a little bit of affiliate money. Maybe you're trying to start your digital product. Maybe you're getting a little bit of ad revenue on AdSense or Journey or Ezoic, whatever. If your goal is to get more Pinterest traffic, I'm getting 8 to 10,000 website visits every single day. This is going to be the channel and the video for you. I'm going to break down a few steps, mindset shifts, and tools that you'll need to make this a reality. Now, you might be thinking, is $1,000 a day really possible on Pinterest? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. Granted, I'm only making 500 plus a day on ads. Back when I was selling digital products, I've sold over 30,000 from Pinterest traffic. I've had multiple $2,000 days and way more $1,000 days that I can count. So it is possible. My goal for my new Pinterest accounts is to get $1,000 a day with just ad revenue. I'll stop rambling, get into the presentation, but I want you to approach this strategically. Let's get started and uncover why Pinterest is often misunderstood, but incredibly powerful. Now, you might think you know Pinterest, but I'm here to tell you it's probably not what you really are imagining. This platform isn't just for pretty pictures. It's a powerhouse for sales, driving 3.8 times higher sales than most other social platforms. Think about that for a second. The key here is intent. People come to Pinterest looking for solutions, for ideas, they're planning. They want, fashion, food, all that type of stuff. And often they're ready to buy. This isn't passive scrolling. This is active searching. People aren't coming here to, see what their friends are up to. And here's the kicker. 85% of weekly pinners actually make purchases based on brand pins. That's a massive audience with their wallets open. So if you're still thinking of Pinterest as just another social media site, it's time to shift that perspective. It's a visual search engine, and understanding this is a first step to unlocking its earning and traffic potential. But before we get into the strategy, we need to lay a solid foundation, a couple of non-negotiables. So first, business account. This isn't just a fancy title. It unlocks crucial features that are essential for making money. Think of it like upgrading from a basic car to a high performance vehicle. With a business account, you gain access to the vital analytics, showing you exactly who's seeing your pins, what they're clicking on, and what's resonating. This data is gold for refining your strategy as you progress. Plus, you can run ads, use rich pins for automatic product syncing, and even get verified, claim your website. And all of this builds trust with Pinterest and your audience. Optimizing your profile is also a big key here. Use a professional logo, craft a keyword-rich description, and verify your website. These steps signal to Pinterest and to your audience that you're a serious creator. And once that foundation is solid, we can start thinking about what you'll actually be selling. How will you make money? So this next point is really critical. Your niche selection determines your income ceiling. Seriously, the riches are in the niches. You can't be everything to everyone on Pinterest and expect to make serious money. You need to focus, at least in the beginning. A profitable niche combines high search volume with your own expertise and, crucially, multiple ways to monetize. We're talking about establishing authority, not just throwing content against the wall. For example, home decor and interior design is a huge one. I have a brand in this space as well, with tons of affiliate and product opportunities. Fashion and beauty, food and recipes, DIY, health and wellness. I have Pinterest accounts in all of these spaces. These are all proven niches with massive potential. Don't spread yourself too thin. Pick a lane and dominate it first, because once you have your niche, you'll need to make sure people can actually find you. Let's say this is especially true if you are creating digital products or going to sell some type of service. you need to make sure your website stays in that particular lane. Now, if you get really good at Pinterest, getting Pinterest traffic like me, I have multiple brands too that I don't really have a passion for, but I have a proven process. So I have the website where I've established my brand, sell digital products, no services, but and then other websites just strictly for ad and affiliate income. So how do people find you on Pinterest? Through search. That's why Pinterest SEO is your traffic engine. Keywords are king here, just like with Google. Pinterest algorithm analyzes the text in your pin descriptions, titles, and even linked content to show relevant results. So you need to master search optimization. Start simply by using Pinterest's own search bar for auto suggestions. It tells you exactly what people are looking for. The Pinterest Trends tool is also invaluable for spotting seasonal opportunities. I'm on Pinterest Trends almost every single day. And don't forget competitor analysis to find those keyword gaps. Focus on long tail keywords first, those 3 to 5 word phrases that signal real intent. For example, modern farmhouse kitchen ideas is far better than just kitchen or farmhouse. And then place these keywords strategically in your profile, your board titles, your boards, your pin descriptions, on your actual Pinterest image, and even in alt text. This ensures your content shows up exactly where your ideal audience is searching. And once they find you, we need to make sure your pins grab attention. So now that all the SEO work is fantastic, but it's useless if your pin doesn't grab attention. It needs to stop the scroll. This is where pin design becomes a secret weapon. You need visuals that literally stop the scroll. We're talking about 2 to 3 aspect ratio, specifically 1000 by 1500 pixels. This vertical format takes up more screen real estate on mobile, which is where most pinners are for sure. Then you need bold text overlays. Use large, readable fonts that highlight the key benefit or solution your pin offers. Make sure there's strong contrast so it pops. And finally, consistent branding is a good non-negotiable here. Your logo, your colors, your fonts, they all need to be there. This builds instant recognition and trust. Remember, for every piece of content, create 3 to 5 different variations. And for the good content that's getting traction, I would create 5 to 10 images just specifically for that one piece of content. Test what resonates. This isn't just about pretty pictures, it's about strategic design and strategy that drives traffic and clicks and conversions if we're talking about products here. And once you've mastered the design, you're ready for the next step, being consistent content creation. So building on that killer pin design, let's talk about the fresh pin strategy for 2026. The algorithm is constantly changing and it's changing all the time. So now it rewards original content. Gone are the days of repinning 50 times a day. Now you need to post 2 to 5 at least fresh, unique pins daily to unique pieces of content. This signals active contribution and earns you algorithmic favor. So how do you do this without burning out? Batch creation is key. If you have the budget for hiring a VA, then I highly recommend that. So you want to design 20 to 30 pins weekly using templates or AI generators. This saves you a ton of time. Also create 3 to 5 unique visual variations for every single URL you're promoting. Don't just change the text, change the image, the layout, everything. The copy on the image, everything. And then mix up your formats. Use static pins, video pins, carousel pins. Try different video links. I've been creating a lot of like 5 to 6 second videos. The crucial rule here is no duplicates. Never repost the same exact image. The algorithm will penalize you for it, and you might even get spammed. Fresh content. This fresh content approach is how you stay ahead. And speaking of different formats, there's one type of pin that's absolutely been a game changer. That's right. Video pins are a secret weapon. They generate higher engagement and better retention than static images, hands down. Video content captures attention in the feed and communicates value so much more effectively in a lot of cases. It's the fastest way to build trust and drive those crucial clicks. And we're not talking long videos here, short videos, 5 to even 15 to 30 seconds, always in a 9 to 16 vertical format. And make sure that you include captions. Most people watch without sound. Now, I might be thinking, I don't have any fancy equipment. Trust me, you don't need it. Think product demonstrations showing features in action or before and after transformations that create desire. Quick tutorials solving a specific problem in 30 seconds or less are huge. And even behind the scenes content builds a real connection with your audience. Video pins are a powerful way to stand out and engage. And once you've got people engaged, it's time to think about how you're going to monetize that attention. So let's start with a classic. This one's probably the easiest one, aside from ad revenue, where you don't really have to create anything on your own. So you've got people watching your pins, clicking your Pinterest pins. Now, how do you turn that into income? So our first monetization method is affiliate marketing. This is where you promote products you genuinely believe in and earn a commission. When somebody clicks your unique tracking link and makes a purchase, you get paid. Simple as that. You can earn anywhere from 1% to 10% on physical products, or even fixed amounts up to $150 for service referrals like Shopify. Think about programs like Amazon Associates, Share a Sale, ClickBank, or CJ Affiliates. There are thousands of brands out there. And don't forget niche-specific programs. They often offer higher commission rates. And the beauty of affiliate marketing is that you don't have to create your own products. You leverage existing ones. But what if you want to keep 100% of the profit? That brings us to the next monetization method. Building on the idea of earning income, our second method is digital products. Offers the highest profit margins because you get to keep it all for yourself. You create it once and you can sell it to an unlimited number of people, an unlimited number of times. This means zero inventory costs, no shipping, no fulfillment headaches. It's pure profit. We're talking about things like ebooks, online courses, Canva templates, printables. These deliver instant value to your customers and create passive income streams that scale without additional effort. Imagine creating a planner once and selling it to hundreds or thousands of people. That's the power of digital products. They're in high demand on Pinterest because people are actively searching for solutions. So if you're looking for infinite scalability and 100% profit, digital products are a game changer. But what if you want to sell physical products without the inventory risk? Well, there's something for that too. After digital products, let's talk about another fantastic way, print on demand. This method lets you offer physical products to your audience without any upfront investment in stock. So you design the product, your customer buys it, and a third-party supplier handles all the manufacturing and shipping. It's truly a no-touch model for you. Think about it. No inventory risk, no warehouse, no shipping logistics. You focus on the creative and marketing side, and they handle the rest. This is perfect for selling apparel, home decor, phone cases, mugs, or wall art. And especially with AI image generation now, you can really pump out a lot of products and content. So it's a powerful way to expand your product offerings and reach a wider audience without the usual headaches of e-commerce and inventory. So how do you get even more eyes on these products? Well, you can run Pinterest ads. Moving from no-touch sales to print on demand, let's talk about Pinterest ads. This isn't just about getting more eyeballs. It's about reaching 340 plus million users who are actively searching for solutions. Pinterest ads are incredibly cost effective, often with lower cost per click than platforms like Facebook, Google, Instagram. This means your ad budget goes a lot further. Like right now on Pinterest ads, I'm generating clicks for like 9 cents. It's pretty cool. And they potentially could deliver a better return on your investment. But here's the kicker. Combining your organic Pinterest strategy with paid ads can lead to 3 times as much conversions. It's about amplifying your growth, getting your products and content in front of the right people and at the right time. But what if you want to drive traffic to your own content like a blog, which is my favorite way of doing things? So we've talked about selling products directly through ads, but what about leveraging your own content? Pinterest is an absolute powerhouse for driving qualified traffic to your blog. Not random traffic. These are visitors actively looking for information, solutions, motivation, and inspiration. Once you're on your blog, you have multiple ways to monetize. You can earn passive income through display ads like Mediavine, AdThrive, Journey, Ezoic, based on your page views. So you can also embed affiliate links naturally within helpful articles, your digital products, so you can turn these recommendations into commissions. And don't sleep on email list building, because your Pinterest profile can be marked as spam for whatever reason. Same with Facebook. You can lose all that, but if you have an email, that's something that you actually own. Capturing leads with opt-in incentive creates a long-term sales asset. Plus, your blog posts can serve as soft sell landing pages for your own digital or physical products. But what if you want to work directly with brands? There's so many ways to make money with Pinterest. So building on the idea of driving traffic and building an audience, let's explore how that audience can attract direct brand partnerships through sponsored content. So as your Pinterest presence grows, brands will notice your influence and pay you directly to feature their products. This is different from affiliate marketing. You get paid up front. To get started, you need a professional media kit showcasing your audience demographics and engagement. Then don't wait for brands to come to you. Proactively pitch relevant brands in your niche with specific content ideas. The key here is to deliver high value, creating content that feels native to Pinterest, not just some generic ad. This can include static pins, video pins, or even blog posts with pins. It's a fantastic way to diversify your income and shows the power of building a strong, engaged audience. Now, what about selling your own products directly on Pinterest? So we've covered affiliate marketing, digital products, print on demand, ads, blog traffic, sponsored content. Now, what if you want to? The most direct path to revenue here is selling your own products right on Pinterest itself. This method offers the shortest path from a pin to a purchase. So we can automatically sync your entire product inventory from platforms like Shopify or WooCommerce. This means prices and availability update in real time, reducing friction from your customers. You can also tag specific products within your lifestyle images and videos, turning every piece of content into a shoppable storefront. Joining the verified merchant program gives you that blue check mark, building instant trust and unlocking exclusive distribution. Plus, a dedicated shop tab on your profile showcases all of your shoppable products, organized for easy browsing. It's about making it incredibly easy for your audience to buy from you right on the site. They don't have to leave it. And Pinterest likes when people stay on their website. So with all these monetization methods, how does Pinterest decide who sees what? Okay, so we need to understand what the algorithm is, especially now in 2026. We've talked about all the amazing ways to make money on Pinterest, but how does Pinterest actually decide who sees your content? That's where the 2026 algorithm comes in, and it's crucial to understand. This isn't like other social media platforms where engagement is the only thing that matters. Pinterest is a visual search engine, and it's looking for 4 key quality factors to determine the content's distribution. Think of this as the 4 pillars of viral distribution. First, pin quality. Are your pins visually appealing and fresh? Second, domain quality. Is your website trustworthy and user-friendly? Third, pinner quality. Are you a consistent and valuable creator on the platform? And finally, topic relevance. Does your content truly match what users are searching for? Mastering these 4 areas is how you get your content seen by the right people at the right time, and millions of them. So let's dive into each of these pillars, starting with how you optimize your pin quality. So building on our understanding of the algorithm, let's talk about pin quality. This is where your content truly shines or unfortunately gets lost in the shuffle. The algorithm prioritizes fresh, high quality pins. So this isn't about quantity anymore. It's about impact. First, freshness is key. Pinterest wants new images. So don't just re-upload the same file over and over again. Create new designs for existing URLs. This signals freshness to the algorithm and earns you more distribution. Second, aesthetics matter. Use that 2 to 3 vertical ratio, 1000 by 1500 pixels for optimal mobile viewing. High resolution images with clear, readable text overlays are non-negotiable when it comes to Pinterest. And third, engagement, specifically saves, is your strongest signal. Create save-worthy content like checklists or infographics are a big eyeball generator on Pinterest. Remember, one great pin beats 10 mediocre ones every time. So now once your pin is top notch, we need to make sure the destination leads to something just as good. So you've got your pin looking fantastic. What happens when somebody clicks on it? That's where domain quality comes into play, and it's a huge factor in how Pinterest distributes your content. Pinterest isn't just looking at your pin, it's evaluating the entire user experience once they leave their platform. First, you absolutely must claim your website. This is a foundational step. It verifies your domain, gives you a little blue icon, globe icon, and tells Pinterest you're a legitimate source. Second, mobile optimization is non-negotiable. 85% of pinners are on mobile. If your site isn't responsive, slow, riddled with intrusive pop-ups, Pinterest will throttle your reach or spam you. And third, page speed and safety are critical. Fast load times and a valid SSL certificate are essential. A slow or insecure site kills conversions and, more importantly, tells Pinterest your content just isn't worth showing. Now, beyond your pins and your website, Pinterest also looks at you, the creator. So let's talk about pinner quality. This is all about building trust with the algorithm, showing Pinterest you're a reliable and valuable contributor. It's your track record as a creator. First, consistency is king. You need to pin every single day. Gaps in activity signal to the algorithm that you're inactive or an unreliable creator, and that just hurts your distribution. Second, curate quality. Don't just pin your own content. Save high-performing pins from others to some of your boards. This shows Pinterest you understand what good content looks like and that you're an active participant in the community. And third, active engagement. Reply to comments, try pins, be a real human. The algorithm penalizes bot-like behavior and spam. It wants to see genuine interaction. Now, with all these quality signals in place, we need to make sure your content is actually reaching the right people. So we've covered pin, domain, and pinner quality. Now we arrive at the final crucial pillar, topic relevance. This is how you teach the algorithm exactly what your content is about, ensuring it gets seen by the right searchers. It's all about strategic keyword placement. First, your pin titles. Front load your main keywords like easy vegan pasta recipe is far better than my favorite dinner. Keep it concise, under 100 characters. Second, your descriptions. Write natural sentences that include secondary keywords and variations. Don't stuff keywords. Tell a story that gives context and value. Third, your board names. Use broad searchable categories. This tells Pinterest the parent topic of your pin. Avoid cutesy or vague names that don't communicate clearly what the content is all about. And finally, text overlay. Pinterest computer vision reads the text on your image. Ensure your overlay text matches your title keywords for a strong, cohesive signal. This ensures your content is perfectly aligned with user intent, which maximizes your visibility. So now let's talk about the numbers, because that's where we're all here, right? We want to make some money. Reaching that $1,000 a day goal isn't some abstract dream. It's just pure math. It's about understanding the vehicle you choose. You see, if you're selling a high ticket coaching or service, just one sale at $1,000 gets you there. That's a powerful thought, but maybe you're more into affiliate marketing. Then it's about making 10 sales at $100 each. Still very achievable. Or if you're going volume with digital products, it might mean 37 sales at $27 each. The point is, you choose your path and the numbers will follow. This isn't about luck. It's about strategy and consistent effort. And it all adds up to the potential $365,000 per year, which is so achievable. It's crazy. So how do we make these numbers a reality? Well, you can't build an empire without the right tools. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about next. To achieve these income goals, as we're talking about, you absolutely need the right toolkit. Think of these as force multipliers, making your efforts go further and further. First up, for content creation, Canva is for image creation. Canva is non-negotiable for professional pin design. And for video, CapCut or Veed is fantastic for quick, engaging content right from your phone. Then for scheduling, Tailwind or Metricool has features that you can recycle the best content or easily duplicate content across different brands. But if you're just starting, Pinterest Native Scheduler is a great free option. And finally, you need to track your progress. Pinterest Analytics, right in your, once you sign up for a business account, it's right there. These tools aren't just nice to have, they're essential for scaling your Pinterest strategy. But even with the right tools, there are pitfalls, and we need to talk about those next. So even with the best tools and strategy, many people still stumble. And often it's because they're making critical mistakes that actively work against themselves and the algorithm. You need to know what these are so you can avoid them. First, inconsistency is a big killer. Posting a ton one day and then nothing for a week confuses Pinterest and it hurts your distribution. Steady daily activity is key. Second, ignoring keywords is like trying to drive traffic to a hidden store. Pinterest is a search engine, so you must optimize. Third, low quality visuals are a non-starter. Blurry images or unreadable text will get scrolled past over every single time. And perhaps the biggest mistake, giving up too soon. Pinterest is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes lots of time to build momentum here. It's a long game strategy, which is good because this is like a career, right? So don't give up too soon. And finally, broken links are a quick way to get penalized. So understanding these common errors is crucial and leads us directly into setting realistic expectations for your Pinterest traffic. Remember, Pinterest is a long-term play, and understanding this will save you tons of frustration. So the first 3 months, you're just building the foundation. This is about setting up your account, doing your keyword research, consistently posting fresh pins, and starting to build your content library. So you'll see some initial traffic, maybe some income, but it's just the beginning. I wouldn't expect to make lots of money or any money in the first 3 months. Then in months 4 and 6, you'll start to see some real traction if you're consistent. The algorithm begins to kick in, and you might have your first viral pins, and your income will start to accelerate. This is when you double down on what's working. Finally, months 7 to 12 are about scaling. You're running promoted pins, building emails, gathering emails, building sales funnels, and possibly creating digital products or expanding your own e-commerce products. This is where you can truly start hitting $5,000, $10,000, even $30,000 a month. It's a journey, but a highly rewarding one if you can stick with it. So what does this mean for immediate next steps? I always leave with talking about action. So you got the motivation, the knowledge, you know it's possible, the timeline, now it's time for action. So it's not about listening, it's about doing. Starting today, you need to convert to a business account, claim your website, non-negotiables here. Then list out your top 10 keywords. This will guide all of your content in the beginning. This week, optimize your profile, board titles with keywords, design 5 master templates in Canva to streamline your content creation. Apply to 3 affiliate programs that align with your niche, or get on Amazon Associate or get approved for Amazon Associate. If you don't have a website yet, then get on WordPress, start a blog. You don't need to hire a fancy designer, but if you have like 50 or $100, you can have somebody on Fiverr set everything up for you. That way you can just kind of set it and forget it and focus on the content strategy. And don't forget to create a few video pins, maybe 2 per week, 3 per week, depending on, like, if this is a side hustle, like in addition to your job, then you shouldn't, overwhelm yourself with so much image and videos and content creation, all this stuff. But this is how you start building momentum and start your Pinterest empire. So some key takeaways here. I want to distill all this information into some core principles that will truly drive your Pinterest success. Think of these as non-negotiables for the blueprint for making 50, 100, 500, and for me, my goal of $1,000 a day by the end of the year. So if you made it this far, then subscribe so you can, we can be on this journey together. But just a few things. Remember, Pinterest search engine, it's not social media. You need to optimize everything for keywords. It's just like you would for Google. Second, algorithm loves fresh content. I don't post the same image on my Pinterest, and I have like 90 to 100 pins going out every single day. I know, it's crazy. I have a Pinterest marketing agency, so if you have the budget for it, there's a link in the description. Be happy to jump on a call with you, and I can kind of tell you what we can do for you. Remember, your pins need to stop the scroll with high quality images and clear readable text. These aren't just suggestions, they're the foundation. So now just some final thoughts to close out this long video. Speaking of long, there it is. So I want to leave you with a few final thoughts that often separate the successful Pinterest marketers from those who just dabble. I'm not a dabbler. I will be making $1,000 a day by the end of this year. And if you're just starting, I bet you can make 100, 150, 200 bucks a day if you follow these principles. So imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you start. Just start pinning, get in there, and you can refine it as you go. Also, let the data and the trends guide you. If a certain pin style or topic is performing well, lean into it, double down, make more of what's working, and perhaps most importantly, understand that you're building an asset here. Every pin you create is like a tiny investment that will pay dividends for years. I have pins that are over 10 years old, still generating digital product sales and ad income sales. Randomly, like 3 weeks ago, I saw one from 2017 start gaining traction. So these things that I published a long time ago, Pinterest content is evergreen. And just, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So are you ready to start building that empire? I don't have anything to tell you other than your Pinterest. I am created a Pinterest product, but it's not ready yet as of shooting this video. Maybe there'll be a link in the description to it. But I do have a 7-day free Pinterest course that goes deeper into this information. So thanks for taking the time if you made it this far. Take action today. Start with these immediate steps we discussed. Convert your account, keyword research, commit to consistent pinning. If you have any questions, hit me in the comments. Sign up for that free 7-day course. If you have a little bit extra money, then holler at me to help you, and I'll just take over your Pinterest account. Subscribe. Talk to you later.